Inspiring quotes from Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg. I think a simple rule of business is, if you do the things that are easier first, then you can actually make a lot of progress. I just think people have a lot of fiction. But, the real story of Facebook is just that we've worked so hard for all this time. The real story is actually probably pretty boring, right? We just sat at our computers for 6 years and coded. There are people who are really good managers, people who can manage a big organization, and then there are people who are very analytic or focused on strategy. Those two types don't usually tend to be in the same person. I would put myself much more in the latter camp. By giving people the power to share, we're making the world more transparent. Move fast and break things. Unless you are breaking stuff, you are not moving fast enough. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In a world that is changing really quickly, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking risks. My goal was never to just create a company. A lot of people misinterpret that as if I don't care about revenue or profit or any of those things. But what not being just a company means to me is not being just that, building something that actually makes a really big change in the world. When you give everyone a voice and give people power, the system usually ends up in a really good place. So, what we view our role as is giving people that power. I feel that the best companies are started not because the founder wanted a company, but because the founder wanted to change the world. If you decide you want to found a company, you maybe start to develop your first idea and hire lots of workers. Building a mission and building a business go hand in hand. The primary thing that excites me is the mission. But we have always had a healthy understanding that we need to do both. When most people ask about a business growing, what they really mean is growing revenue, not just growing the number of people using a service. Traditional businesses would view people using your service that you don't make money from as a cost. People don't care about what someone says about you in a movie or even what you say, right? They care about what you build. And if you can make something that makes people's life better, then that's something that's really good. A lot of people are focused on taking over the world or doing the biggest thing and getting the most users. I think part of making a difference and doing something cool is focusing intensely.